this years later or months later and you don't bother to check the date of this video, basically there is a pandemic around the world right now called COVID-19. And because of that, currently in the US, a lot of places are practicing what's called social distancing to try to do what's called flattening the curve and making the spread significantly slower than it has been, because if you just look even at the data, in the past 2 days, the cases in the US have almost doubled. And that is a scary rate that it's speeding up. So I am choosing to self-quarantine myself. Basically, again, I guess if you don't know who I am and you happen to be one of my not 6 friends, hi! Hello. I am Domo and I am undergrad at Stanford. Wow, this is a great shirt to be wearing right now. Luckily, I am privileged enough to have experienced any xenophobia or racism directed towards me specifically. And for that, I'm very, very grateful. I'm also lucky enough to have been able to come home, and I have enough resources and we're financially stable enough for me to be able to stay home. And I have enough free time to be able to do this. I know not everybody in the world is as lucky, and for that I am super grateful for the position I'm in. Anyways though, I am extremely bored. I actually I'm also someone who happens to be immunocompromised, which is one of the few groups that you have to worry about if you're not 60 years or older. I have a long medical history, yikes. And so basically I am doing everything in my power to not get sick and stay in and avoid as many people as possible. So this is how I'm going to pass the time, as I am pretty much stuck in my house until further notice, or at least that's the phrase I keep hearing from my university. So basically, I'm gonna be doing this. I will not always have sit down talk videos just about literally nothing, but you know, I want my life to find some purpose. The last 2 days, I literally have been sleeping about 12 hours, including naps, and it is so bad. I need to do something with my life. So this is gonna be it. We're gonna find some hobbies and I'm gonna record it and post it on the internet, because self-validation is a thing. I guess I want to kind of talk about maybe how this has impacted me personally and how school like Stanford University, at least from my perspective, has kind of responded to this crisis. So I vaguely remember the dates. I remember one date. It's March 6th. So March 6th was the first day that Stanford University switched all of its classes online. So that was about 2 weeks ago now. And so basically for me personally, that came as kind of a shock. I met with someone from basically Res Ed the morning of that same day, and he told me for spring quarter, because I'm also one of the co-presidents of my sorority, to just proceed with plans as normal. For spring quarter, proceed as if we were gonna start on time, all be there in person, everything was okay. Friday, that day, I still attended all of my classes in person. It was only around dinner time where we got that email and they said, hey, from now on until the end of this quarter, we're all online. Bye, have fun. And they didn't give any further information, not about our spring quarter that was gonna happen in about 3 weeks, not about can we leave campus already, not about if there was anybody infected on our campus, nothing except, hey, everything's online now. And at that dinner, at that time, it was dinner time and I was with my friend, and immediately she booked her flight. That was very smart of her. I waited a few days and prices actually rose a lot for the flights I bought it on Sunday and that was an announcement on Friday. And prices already rose a few $100s just for the 1.5 hour flight between Stanford and my home. So yeah, that was a yikes. I probably shouldn't have waited that long. But yeah, ever since after that on my flight, so I came back on Tuesday, and on that Tuesday we basically got an email again from Stanford University officials saying, hey, pack like you're not coming back. Pack more than usual. And unfortunately for me, I was literally just sitting at the airport when I got that message. So I didn't pack too much. I packed about 2 to 3 weeks worth of clothes because I had a bad feeling that I might not be back for a little bit. But unfortunately, a lot of things I had at Stanford I wish I would have brought back. One of them being my inhaler. I kind of forgot it there, but I went, that's okay, I'll be back. That was a yikes. I got a new inhaler though, it's okay. But that's still there. My fridge is still plugged in and wasting so much energy at Stanford. Yeah, and so those things happened. I had to get my friend to return my books because I kind of forgot because I was kind of being lazy. Yeah, so that was that Tuesday. They didn't let us know. Also on that day, they let us know that spring quarter classes would at least be starting online. They didn't tell us until when. They didn't give us a date of if they would inform us that our classes would be starting again. They just said spring quarter classes will be online until further notice. And that was really aggravating to a lot of people because they also said in that they didn't say that in the email. You had to go to the frequently asked questions. They would not reduce tuition prices. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd rather not pay $40,000 to $55,000 for online classes through Zoom University. No thanks. I'm good. But yeah, and it basically took until today for them to tell us, hey, you know what? All classes are online. It's a little bit more than a week later. It's Friday. It's the Friday the 20th. And they finally told us, hey, all your classes are online. Have fun. Good luck. You still have to pay full tuition for it. And that's basically been my week. On that Tuesday, trying to leave, I had 2 flights canceled on me. Yeah, like it was kind of a really big wreck. I was juggling a lot of how to clean up my room, how to pack, what to do with the 2 flights canceled on me, what to do with the state of my sorority after I left, how am I gonna finish finals, and what is next quarter gonna look like. And unfortunately, like none of those questions are answered. I still don't know what's gonna happen to my sorority and I'm still trying to get those things planned. But other than that, I just kind of wanted to talk about how my university has been handling things. At least from my perspective, there's probably a lot more important perspectives, like the perspective of an international student who can't go home because Stanford has been had flopped between, oh, like, please go home if you can, to, hey, unless you're in like a dire circumstance, like, please leave, to now, like, we only have limited spaces for for a select few individuals, so you have to move out by this date. And you know, those are definitely more important perspectives on this issue than mine is, but I wanted to give mine because it's not like my life was not affected, and it's not like everything I do from here on out I can move freely. So who knows? I am in quite a lucky space, and I'm lucky enough to be able to have hobbies and to be able to explore things. There's a lot of things to do within my household, so we'll probably find something to do. If not, you can watch me cook. I've been cooking every day. So much fun. I miss cooking so much. So yeah, thanks for watching and listening to me ramble for however long this is, whatever I cut it down to, X amount of minutes. Show here. If I can do that. I don't really know how to edit. I used to have an editing software, not very good at it. Again, a mechanical engineer. So yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble, and I shall hopefully see you, or actually maybe one of my friends. I'm gonna try to make this a joint channel between a bunch of other Stanford undergraduates. So yeah, hopefully you have a fun time. I've been trying to end this video for like 5 minutes now. Yes, again, okay, let's try to concise this. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep peace of mind, social distance yourself, have fun, goodbye.